everybody. A lot of you ask me very specific questions about vibration, noise, vibration installation, for example, for heavy equipment like HVAC systems, fans, or unknown noises in your building, maybe coming from the elevator shaft or something like that. And I am not an anti-vibration installer, and I would never pretend to be. However, I have found a resource for you where you can look up different installations and look at what went wrong, what you're supposed to do correctly in terms of putting anti-vibration springs and other apparatus underneath heavy vibrating equipment. Now, this resource is free. I'm going to walk you through it, where to find it, and what kind of information is in it. And hopefully it will help you solve some of your problems or talk to an expert installer to make sure that they do it correctly. This resource is a book you can find on the Internet Archive. It was written about 40 years ago, but it's still pretty relevant today. It goes into detail about anti-vibration installations, and it shows you the right way and sometimes the wrong way. The name of the book is Noise and Vibration Control in Buildings by Robert S. Jones. And you can look through it for free with an account with the Internet Archive. The account is also free. Just rent the book for an hour at a time and look up what you need. So let's take a quick look at the table of contents. In Chapter 2, they list some of the types of products you can get for specific types of vibration control, like floor isolators, hanger isolators, wall sleeves, equipment mounts, duct silencers, acoustical duct linings, and more. Chapter 3 covers HVAC systems and how to address them with vibration isolation hangers, housed and unhoused spring isolators, duct silencers, and pipe isolators. It also covers air compressors, cooling towers, fans, and heating equipment. Chapter 4 covers plumbing pipes. Chapter 5 covers electrical conduits and conductors. Next, Chapter 6 covers walls, ceilings, and doors. For walls, this book covers resilient mounts, double walls, and other solutions, and floors include floating floors and resilient isolators for floors. Ceilings include resilient channel ceilings, and the doors section covers door gaskets. Chapter 7 is about seismic issues. If you don't live in an area affected by earthquakes, this probably isn't relevant. It looks like this book was written for the California market, and it includes seismic regulations from that time period, which were updated probably since the 1980s. And Chapter 8 is about special equipment, including elevators. So let's take a look at the level of detail that this book goes into for specific issues. Here's an example of a single spring isolation unit that uses travel limit stops. So what's a travel limit stop? The top plate of the spring is able to move up and down, and it has bolts on either side. But there's a limit on how far the bolts can move. Also, to prevent vibration from transmitting through the coiled spring, you need to install neoprene pads under the base plate. Here you can see a diagram of some of the assembly. And in another example, they show a floating floor getting built with holes cut in the plywood to insert vibration isolators into them. This might be better suited for industrial applications or to design a gym floor, but it also might give you some ideas. So this book is older, but it's a good reference, and it's free to browse. It's certainly not the only book on acoustics and vibration issues, but a lot of those specialized books can get expensive, and they're often hard to find. I'll put a link to this book in the description below. I hope you found this helpful, and I wish you great success in solving your vibration issues. For more information on noise and acoustics, visit soundproofist.com.